Survival mode has kicked in for central North Island residents shaken by a late-night quake. A 5.6 magnitude earthquake struck about 20 kilometres southwest of Taupo not long before midnight at a depth of 5 kilometres. Orua-Nui resident Beth, who's in her 70s, told Newstalk ZB the quake ruptured the pipes above her boiler, spraying a fountain of water through her house.
First thing I did was dive into the room and get my grandson, and he looked quite frightened, and then I ran outside in the dark to turn the water off.
Karen says she was concerned for her newborn baby, her new Labrador pup and her elderly neighbours.
Never felt anything in Taupo like this before, ever. And there's been aftershocks. We've felt every aftershock since.
The Fair Pay Agreement system has just come into effect and unions are jumping in. They can apply to the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment for approval to begin bargaining for a specific occupation or industry. Unite Union National Secretary John Crocker plans to have an application in for hospitality workers by the end of the day. He says the agreements give workers the opportunity to negotiate fair conditions that apply across their whole sector. New data shows an experimental drug could benefit some people with Alzheimer's. The medicine, lecanemab, attacks the protein amyloid that builds up in the brains of people with Alzheimer's, slowing progression of the disease. The drug works in the early stages only and does have side effects with some such as brain swelling. Scientist Dr. Liz Coulthart told Sky News the trial data heralds a new era in dementia care.
This drug offers a 27% reduction in decline in Alzheimer's disease over 18 months.
But researchers are clear further studies are needed. Service station owners hard hit by crime want assurances they'll be eligible for government assistance. The Motor Trade Association says it's unclear if they'll receive the $4,000 subsidy offered to small shops for fog cannons. A spokesman says he knows one fuel station which has been hit by ram raids and robberies 10 times this year, costing $60,000. Simon Bradwell says the owner's insurance company is now pushing his premium up.
He said to me, I'd almost be better off just waving them in and saying help yourselves, because every time they break in, they do so much damage to the shop.
Canterbury businesses are also concerned. Up to 80 businesses have signed a joint letter demanding greater clarity around what action is being taken to address the problem. The recent crime support announcement focuses on Auckland, Hamilton and Bay of Plenty. Canterbury Employers Chamber of Commerce Chief Executive Leanne Watson says in their eyes the response is insufficient. 3 writers have penned their way into the Prime Minister's Awards for Literary Achievement. Fiction writer Stephanie Johnson, poet James Norcliffe and historian Vincent O'Malley have been honoured with the prize. They'll each receive $60,000 and have a special lunch with the Prime Minister in March 2023. Arts Council Chair Karen Rangi says the 3 writers have brought moments of joy, humour and beauty to readers.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald. Click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.